Tony, what kind of stuff were you able to get out of a setting like today that you weren't able to get out of a typical practice?
Well, one, I know the guys were excited to finally play against somebody other than themselves. I mean, you get in this preseason rut, I call it that. Every day in practice for the last 2-3 months, they're going against each other, they're beating each other up, it's getting physical, and everybody knows what's coming, what's plays coming, so you have no idea if anything's working or not, and so it's always good to get the guys out in that first exhibition game so they can kind of take out that frustration on somebody else. And overall, I liked what I saw. I thought the guys really, what I really wanted to get out of this scrimmage and this exhibition game and what we really have been working on was how hard we play and how hard we compete. That's the kind of team that's the foundation for what we have to be, one as a program, but how this team has to be. It's got to be our identity. I thought we did that in spurts. I thought at times when we got tired, we lost some of that intensity, and then when usually that happens, you stop playing and you give up an easy basket. But overall, and I always say, whatever I say in this press conference, I reserve the right to go back after I watch the tape and we get a chance to watch it and truly grade the tape to figure out who actually did what. But I thought we played hard, I thought we competed, and I thought everybody who got an opportunity to play helped us.
Looked like Josh had a good game at point guard, only 2 turnovers, 9 assists, 10 points.
Josh played well. Josh played well. I mean, he's one of those players I always talk about that he, at whatever he is, I mean, what do you want to list him, 5'9" in high heels? I mean, he plays like he's about 6'9". So it's not how big you are, it's how big you play. And if we could get everybody playing with that type of fearlessness that Josh plays with, then we'll really advance as a team. But from the point guard position, he has got to do what he did for us tonight. He's got to create tempo. He's got to get other guys easy opportunities. He's got to run our team. And then defensively, he is, when a guy is that small, I always talk about small guards. And I like small guards as long as they have to be a defensive pest. And I thought that's what he was tonight. I thought he was a pest defensively to what they were trying to do offensively.
For virtually everybody on this roster, playing 20, 25, 30 minutes a game is something brand new. They've never done it before in their college career. Is that an adjustment as you get into the real games going forward?
I'm sure it is. I mean, experience is invaluable. And obviously we have a severe lack of experience. So this was, anytime we can get them on the court like this in exhibition games and they can start to garner that experience is a huge difference maker. So Monday night will be another good opportunity for us to get out and gain that experience, because it's going to be, as much as you do in practice, it's the learning curve that comes through actual game type atmosphere is where you gain that confidence as a player, because you're doing it against somebody else, you're doing it with the lights on, you're doing it with officials and people in the stands and all those things. So, it's looking at this roster, I mean, really, I looked today at last year's stats probably for the first time all year long, because Chuck included them in the notes for some reason. I don't know why. But Andre played 10 minutes a game last year, and EJ played about 7 minutes a game, and that's really the only guys we got out there. And Josh played about 6 minutes a game, so that's the only really level of experience that we have. So this is any experience that these guys can garner in game situations is very important.
What do you think about Kenny Gabriel's night tonight?
I thought Kenny was huge. I thought he was really big. I mean, it's like I was disappointed in our overall rebounding effort. We don't have a dominant interior presence that can go clog the paint and just eat up all the rebounds. So for this team this year, we have got to have a gang rebounding mentality where everybody rebounds. But Kenny obviously did his job on the backboard with 16 huge rebounds and the 3 offensive rebounds that he had. I thought offensively he did some good things, but I thought he got a little tired out there at times. And he's lost some weight from the start of preseason practice. So we got to get him back where he's feeling strong, because this is the type of performance that I told him we need from him every night. But then he's got to bring his friends along with him. And we got to get some other guys helping him rebound in the paint.
Josh Langford didn't play tonight.
Yeah, he had a bruise to his chest in practice last week, and And so just he could have played tonight if we wanted him out there. It's just a precautionary thing. He's been doing great in practice, and I expect him to be back in practice when we come back from our day off.
Anybody else? No, good.